Pendidikan merupakan salah satu aspek penting dalam kehidupan manusia. Melalui pendidikan, seseorang dapat mengembangkan pengetahuan, keterampilan, karakter, dan potensi yang dimiliki untuk menghadapi berbagai tantangan di masa depan. Dalam proses pendidikan, guru menjadi peran yang sangat penting. Guru bukan hanya bertugas menyampaikan materi pembelajaran, tetapi juga menjadi pembimbing, motivator, dan teladan bagi peserta didik. Seorang guru membantu peserta didik untuk memahami ilmu pengetahuan sekaligus menanamkan nilai-nilai positif yang dapat diterapkan dalam kehidupan sehari-hari. Mengajar bukan sekedar menjelaskan materi di depan kelas. Mengajar adalah proses menciptakan pengalaman belajar yang bermakna. Seorang guru dituntut untuk mampu memiliki strategi pembelajaran yang sesuai, memanfaatkan media pembelajaran secara efektif, serta menciptakan suasana kelas yang aktif dan menyenangkan agar tujuan pembelajaran dapat tercapai dengan baik. Di era digital seperti saat ini, dunia pendidikan terus berkembang. Oleh karena itu, seorang pendidik perlu memiliki kemampuan untuk beradaptasi dengan perubahan teknologi dan kebutuhan peserta didik. Guru harus mampu menghadirkan pembelajaran yang kreatif, inovatif, dan relevan dengan perkembangan zaman. Sebagai mahasiswa program studi S1 Pendidikan Akuntansi Universitas Negeri Surabaya, kami dipersiapkan untuk menjadi pendidik yang profesional dan kompeten. Program studi ini tidak hanya memberikan pemahaman tentang ilmu akuntansi, tetapi juga membekali mahasiswa dengan berbagai kompetensi pedagogik yang diperlukan dalam dunia pendidikan. Melalui perkuliahan, mahasiswa mempelajari berbagai mata kuliah pendidikan, strategi pembelajaran, evaluasi pembelajaran, pengembangan media pembelajaran, serta keterampilan mengajar yang dapat diterapkan secara langsung di lingkungan sekolah maupun dunia kerja.
Halo, aku Delvi.
Halo, aku Gabriel.
Halo, aku Putri.
Kami dari tim Modul Ajar.
Saya Naila Aurelia Putri. Saya Vivina Fadila.
Saya Nafasa Zakia Kolbi Agustin.
Kami dari tim Pembelajaran.
Hai, saya Adam.
Saya Nadia. Saya Fafa.
Saya Hafiz.
Kami dari
Media Pembelajaran.
Saya Fasya Anindya. Saya Friska Putri Amelia. Saya Linda. Kami dari Skrip dan Timekeeper. Dadah. Saya Meta.
Saya Anara.
Saya Nadira.
Saya Safira.
Saya Nova.
Saya Galang.
Kami dari tim
Pengajar.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, good morning everyone.
Good morning, Miss.
How are you today?
I am fine.
Okay, thank you. So I see some of you are not sitting straight. Please adjust your chair and your posture because of Akuntansi meeting. And then, if you see some of trash in your chair, please throw it in the trash. Okay, guys. Okay. And who is the class leader in this class?
Me.
Okay, please let us for prayer.
Before we start today's lesson, let's pray together according to our respective religion. Pray, please.
Okay, thank you, Fasila. So I will take attendance first. But today is a little bit different. If Miss call you one by one, please don't answer with present, but answer with how you feel today. Understand, guys?
Understand.
I will start. Sahira.
Happy.
Okay. Alia.
I'm happy, Miss.
Okay. Kinta.
Good.
Good. Anna.
I'm very fine, Miss.
Okay, good. Christiana.
Very excited, Miss.
Amanda.
Happy.
Okay. Yunia.
So happy, Miss.
Okay, good. Aurelia.
Happy, Miss.
Papa.
Excited, Miss.
Okay. Sahada.
Happy, Miss.
Okay, that's complete. Are you ready, guys, for lesson today?
Ready.
company financial report ID?
Yes, we have the journal.
Yes, good. Give applause again. So, for warm-up, Miss Nadira will give a pretest first.
So, everyone, before we start our material today about asset, liability, and equity, we will do a test first. So, please prepare your phone ready and scan the barcode on the screen. So, please scan the barcode. So I'll finish to send the barcode. So Miss will give 3 minutes to do the pretest. So please do the pretest correctly and independently. Miss will give 3 minutes, yeah. 3 minutes start from now. It's clear? So 1 minute left. Second left. Five, four, three, two, one. Okay, time's up. Okay, Miss will check the result of your unit test. Oh, so many students that have debit and credit mixed up. So don't worry. Please pay attention to Miss about to deliver the material about asset equity and liability to the general lecture. Thank you.
Today we are going to learn about the accounting cycle of a service company. Let's understand the stages. The accounting cycle consists of 4 main stages that are carried out sequentially within one accounting period: recording, summarizing, reporting, and closing. The first stage is the reporting stage. Transactions supported by evidence such as receipts are identified and analyzed. Then they are recorded in the general journal chronologically. After that, they are posted to the ledger to determine the balance of each account.
So, what's next?
Next is the summarizing stage. At this stage, a trial balance is prepared and adjustments are made to ensure the financial data is more accurate. Then, the company prepares financial statements to determine its financial condition for one period.
Finally, there is the closing stage. Revenue and expense accounts are closed to prepare them for the next period.
That is the accounting cycle of a service company. It consists of 4 sequential stages to produce accurate financial statements. Thank you for your attention, and see you next time.
Okay, well, if you took the video is source, it turns out accounting plus articles. Ours remember the formula asset equals liability plus equity. Okay, before that, I want to ask, if asset increase, where is the place? In the debit column is, okay, that's right. Okay, oh yes, so this is our foundation. Okay, now it's time to get into our main topic today. This is the Jurnal. Understanding of the Jurnal. Do you know what is the Jurnal is for? Yes, ma'am. It's a book for recording accounting transaction. Okay, that's right. So the Jurnal is a book of record in accounting is record of company financial transaction, security test of valid transaction evidence. And then don't forget about the asset equals liability plus equity. Okay, next is about the journal function. Speaking of the function, the journal has several main functions, such as a recording function, recording transaction securely, and historical function, recording to the date of occurrence to ensure a clear history. Okay, next is analytical function. It is analyze the determining debit and credit position, and then the instructive function and informative function is an instruction. Okay, next is about the role of the journal. In addition to its function, the journal has several to later transfer to the general ledger. Okay, next is about the systematic, the journal recording systematic. Now, let's take a look about the general systematic of the journal. All of this is key step you must be followed for the accurate recording. So first is identify the transaction, and the second is determining where the account is affected and where the account are not. Okay, and the next is the third is write the date. Okay, and the next step is four is recording, identify the transaction, which understanding mean of the journal. So which account are debit and which account are debit. Okay, and then the 50 is check the balance and then record the transaction to ensure a clear history. Okay, all of this is we make to answer and will help to record transaction in a clear, systematic and structure of the journal, which help us to make next the recording process easier. So that next will be the component and format about the journal.
Alright guys, next we're going to discuss about the component and format of the journal. Please pay close attention to this table right here. This table will determine which account was supposed to where, while increasing in the debit or credit like asset, while increasing it was on debit side. Next. And we got the component of the journal. The first thing we need to do is we need to put the account debit first in here and the amount of the debit side. And the next is we put the credit slightly indented, so around here. So around here, and the amount. And we calculate the debit side and the credit side. Make sure it's steady balance. Next we got example. On January 1st, 2026, the owner deposited initial capital to the company amounting 10 million in cash. This example right here was owner deposited, so the owner gives the money to the company. So because that the cash was increasing, while the capital was also increasing. So that's why the cash was on the debit, while the capital was on the credit side. Next, on January 3rd, 2026, the purchase of office equipment for $2 million in cash there. So office equipment was asset account, so that's why while it was increasing, it's put on the debit. And the cash was also asset type account, while decreasing, we put it on the credit side. Next, we got January 5th, 2026, we received some service income for 3.5 million in cash. This account was service, so we received the revenue of what we did to the company. So because the cash was increasing, we got company from customers. The cash was increasing and service income also increasing. While an example on January 8th, quite the same, but we didn't receive the money. Not been received amounting for 1 million. We didn't receive the money, so instead we use cash. We use account receivable for not receive the money. Well, on January 10th, we already received the money for this journal. So that's why account receivable was decreasing under credit and the cash was increasing under debit. These two are asset account. Next, on January 21st, 2026, we paid advertising costs on social media amounting 3 million. So this example was down payment for advertising. So that's why we use prepaid advertising here, because prepaid advertising here was count on an asset account. So that's why we put on the debit. And the cash was also asset account, while decreasing, we put it on the credit side. Next. Okay, on January 23rd, do you wanna help me? Okay, please read it.
On January 23, 2026, the company purchased stationery supplies for 150,000 on credit. The journey entry is supplies debit and account payable credit.
Okay, very good. This was stationery supply, so we got supplies but we didn't receive the money. On January 25th, do I help you? Okay, please.
On January 25th, the company paid accounts payable for 450,000. This means that accounts payable will decrease and be recorded as a debit, while cash will decrease as a credit.
Okay, very good, both of you. Well, this one we purchased supplies. We was on credit, so we didn't pay the supplies. This scenario, we pay the supplies, so we decreasing the So we decreasing the account payable or liability. Okay, next. Okay, we got last two of the example. On January 39, 2026, the company owner withdrew company cash for personal use amounting 1.2 million. In this scenario, we count this as a personal expense. So the owner of the company want to withdraw the money for himself. So that's why we use some private account here. Private account was decreasing the initial capital at the later journal. So that's because the price already here. So the cash was decreasing. So that's why we put the cash on credit. And the last example, on January 21st, 2026, we paid salaries to employee amounting to 2 million. This was an expense transaction. So that's why we use expense account and we use cash account on credit side. Alright guys, at this example, you may realize that there are always two or more accounts happening at the same time. There's no, like example, only use cash account. There's always cash and something else happening at the same time. In accounting, we call this as a double entry system. It remains balanced. Yeah. So double entry system keep the debit and credit balance. Like example, if you sum this 2 million and 2 million, the debit and credit is still balanced. Okay, at this point, do you have any question about the material we learned today? Okay, no? Okay, because you don't have any question of our material, I hope you will understand what we learned today. Thank you.
Hello guys, it looks like you get tired right now, so we need to warm up again. Okay, how did we get some speaking? Yes. I'm going to name several types of account, so you guys have to guess they were increasing by debit or credit by raising your hand. Raise your right hand if it's a debit, raise your left hand if it's a credit. As example, an asset account will increase by debit. So you have to raise your right hand. Do you understand, guys?
Yes.
Can we start right now?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, liability accounts. Okay, which one? Okay, that's fine. Okay, second, expense account. Okay. Which one? Right hand. Okay. The next, equity accounts. Okay. And the last, revenue account. Okay. Applause for us.
Okay, since you guys feel very fast, let's move to the discussion section. For today's discussion, I will divide you guys into two groups. In my left side is group 1, in my right side is group 2. And today I will give you this worksheet. In this worksheet, there is a question and you guys should answer with your group. Do you guys understand?
Yes.
Okay. Here's for group 1. Here's for group 2. Okay, for today's discussion, I will give you guys 3 minutes to do your worksheet. Okay. Okay, you can start now. 1 to come forward and presentation your course.
Jurnal, resulting in the loss of some transaction data. In the group's opinion, what impact does this delay in reporting have on the company's financial statement? Provide suggestion and how to make general journal entries more effective and accurate. So, our answer is delays in reporting transaction can make financial report inaccurate because some data may be lost or forgotten. This can affect the company's income, expense, and profit. So, decision making may become less effective. To make journal reporting more effective and accurate, the company should report transaction daily, organize transaction receipts promptly, and use a digital recording system. Thank you.
Okay, that's great.
Thank you.
Please sit down. Okay, that's for group 1. Now I'd like to invite group 2. Please come forward and presentation your course.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I will presentation about my answer. Okay, regarding supplies purchase as equipment can affect the company's financial condition because both accounts have different accounting treatments. As a result, the value of assets and expense may become inaccurate, which can reduce the reliability of financial reports. To prevent similar mistakes, the finance staff should be more careful in understanding account classification, recheck entries before recording them, and create clear transaction recording guidelines. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you. Okay, since you guys have come forward, now I'd like to invite you to ask any questions about our material today. Do you guys have any questions? No. Okay, since you guys don't have any question, now let's move to post-its.
Thank you.
Alright everyone, since we have learned from concept to journal and practice, now it's time to see how we understand about to the material. Please prepare your phone and scan the barcode on the screen. Don't worry, it's not a stressful exam, just more reflection for our meeting. You have 2 minutes for finish this process. You are ready, guys? Is it very slowly? Number 3 is strategic. Try to follow the script. to the material. So before we end today's one, let's summarize together. Always remember this basic accounting aspect equal the ability plus ability. Every present effect, at least to account and must always remain balanced. This is the strength for the journal entry system, the entry system. So as a SEO practice, please complete the individual assignments on page 20. Next meeting we will discuss about general ledger, so please prepare yourself. Accounting is not only about numbers.